What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rise and Grind. We are ready to rock here and super pumped. Can't believe we have this huge snowstorm coming in.
I know.
Wild.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone, again, everything's always hype. And, and it's always like this is going to be the terrible storm or whatever. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, 8 to 12 inches, though. That's really exciting.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of sledding.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, very exciting. I see we're having maybe a slight issue streaming to Facebook, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. All right. We had a really exciting week this week.
You did.
We found out that not only were we on Ad Age's Best Places to Work, but we were the number 10 agency to work for in the US, which is crazy for companies up to 150 employees, which is a huge award for us. It's such an honor. It's something we've been trying to do for a really, really long time.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like, honestly, it still feels like a dream.
It does. It still doesn't feel real. It's crazy. Again, 18 years in the making. But, when you think about every year trying to get better, trying to do the best we can by our team, focusing on what we could do to be a better company, better place to work, and just bringing the best clients that we can for our team. Like, we have some really cool clients right now that fulfill our team, because we have those cool clients. So It's awesome that we have that mix. But yeah, and when you think about the thousands and thousands and thousands of agencies that are throughout the US, that Adapting Social is in the top 10 of best places to work. It's freaking awesome.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy to me. And the entire day on Tuesday, I went around, I think, bragging to every single person that I saw, like even at the grocery store.
Me too.
I
was talking to an old lady in line. I'm like, best places to work. They're
like, great. But it really is such an honor that we're excited about. All right. This isn't on my topic list, but it's trending right now. And I think it's so funny. Have you heard of the 365 button trend that's happening?
No.
So very long story short, what happened was there was a trend of people talking about their 2026 rebrand of like, what's your checklist of how you're going to rebrand yourself? And this woman writes in the comments and is like, I really want to get 365 buttons so that I am more aware of like each day. And someone asked her and is like, what are you going to do with the buttons? And
you're saying buttons. What do you mean buttons? Like
shirt
buttons?
So that's what everybody is saying. They're like, what do you mean buttons?
Right.
And she's like, I don't know. And they're like, it was your idea. Like, what are you going to do with the buttons? And she's like, it's my idea and I don't have to tell you. And people are like, what the hell? Like, you literally came on here and started talking about buttons. So now everyone's trying to figure out, like, are you talking about like a button? Are you talking about like actual buttons?
Right.
And she was talking about actual buttons. She had to get somebody else to figure it out for her because she's like, I actually don't know what I want to do with the buttons. I just want 365 buttons. This went so viral. It was a chain of over 74,000 comments on, just going back and forth on like, what are you talking about with these buttons? And now people are going and like getting buttons. Like I keep seeing like we're 22 buttons into the new year. Like, how are you doing?
Are you kidding me?
People with their buttons. No.
That's insane.
Yeah. So it's just silly how something that wasn't even the purpose of the video, right? It was somebody else's like rebrand video. And from a conversation that happened in the comments, now there's an entirely new trend based off of it. Just so silly.
That's why social media is undefeated, because it's always like these things that pop out that are interesting to people are just wacky.
Yeah, really wacky.
Who cares if a girl liked buttons, right?
I just think it's so funny when you think about it. Like, she just wanted 365 buttons, and she just wanted to tell the world that she wanted 365 buttons.
That's wild. Let's go back to the first topic real quick. I want to give a big shout out to our team at Adapting Social. We have been nominated and have won the 2026 Best Places to Work on Ad Age, which is a very prestigious publication for marketing and advertising. Been around for a very long time. And, out of the thousands of agencies, Adapting Social is in the top 10. And that's really, really a high honor, but it says so much about our team, like I said to you and Chris separately, like to be awarded something like this out of thousands and thousands of agencies throughout the United States, and put an NJ on the map, by the way, because there was no NJ on that map besides Adapting Social, is an honor, and so I'm so proud of our team. I'm proud of obviously you and Chris and all the work that you guys have done to make this company an amazing company to be. And it's just incredible to think about, like, back in every business at certain points of their life cycle has a really difficult period, right? And I think and you go through these different peaks and valleys, and I think at the end of the day, like, it's hard for us to kind of believe that sometimes that we're here right now because we've been working on it for so long, right?
Yeah.
So when you think about it, though, it's an incredible feat, but it's something that was created because we never gave up. We were super resilient. We had great team members. And bottom line is we just, we dug our heels in the sand and we're like, we're going to get better year over year. And we committed to it. And so to be here is just fire.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. And I think, like, reflecting back, like, and in the video that we shot the other day, you were thinking like team members that we've had previously as well, because every single person made an impact on Adapting Social in some way or another throughout all of the different years. But it's like, as we were trying to build the best company, we also were trying to build ourselves to be the best leaders to create the best company. And nobody's perfect at first, and we definitely weren't perfect at first, but we've come a really long way. And today, like I keep saying, it feels like a dream because it feels like something we've aspired to for so long. And now that it's here, it's like, well, what's next?
Right.
Like, okay, so the bigger category of the companies with like 1,000 employees, like how do we do that one
150
now?
plus.
Yeah.
No, it's cool though, and at the end of the day, like I said, when seeing that there were no other New Jersey agencies on that list, like, I think it's all about intention, right? When you think about a great workplace, like if you have a great team, first it's finding the right people. Once you find the right people, then it's organizing, and creating the best culture and the best place to work. Once you have that, then obviously getting the best clients, and they all work in tandem. But I think the key is you have to have intention behind wanting to have a place that people are going to like to be at and enjoy being at. And I think if you don't have that, it's difficult, right? And even though in the past for us, like I said, every company has their peak and valley. In the past, we had this crazy, amazing office space in Asbury, and it was like awesome. But again, we were a young company, young leaders, learning while we were doing stuff in action, and it's difficult, right? It's a difficult scenario. So either way, like you said, big shout out to our past, present team, past and present team,
and future
team, right? Who ain't even here yet, but we're super, super proud of our team that has given us the ability to be in this position. I'm super grateful. We have, in my opinion, the best talent out there, bar none. So I'm super pumped about this award, and it's just awesome.
I'm crying over here. No, we're probably going to be talking about this for a long time, though. So hope you're not sick of it, because
we got to get shirts made, actually.
Oh, we're going to get shirts made? We need to get a lot made. We need a banner.
Should we get tattoos?
Should we get tattoos of the little, like they give you the little badge that you want, and we take that. We should get temporary tattoos for the team, and on the retreat, give everybody the that'd be cute. Okay, let's see. What should we talk about next? Instagram. This is interesting because Facebook has friends, right? That's how Facebook, how you would connect with people. Yeah, literally how it operates. And now Instagram is thinking about doing the same thing, because they're saying that for most profiles, you can tell if somebody's influential or not if their followers are more than who they're following, right? Like, obviously, if they have more followers, you're like, oh, okay, people like to see their page. People like want to know who they are.
They care. They're more interesting.
But what Instagram is saying is that that's more of a popularity contest, and doesn't mean that they're actually putting out engaging content at all, or that people are actually want to see the content. So what they're thinking about changing is, instead of showing who you're following, showing who you're friends with. So who do you follow that follows you back? Because it's showing a mutual connection, more of a relationship, as opposed to just like a popularity contest.
Right.
So interesting. If you start to see, apparently some people are starting to see that change already on their Instagram profiles. So you won't see following anymore. You'll see friends. But they're just testing it out right now, as they normally do. I honestly think I'm like, do we really need to go down the friends route again? That was for Facebook. That's how you literally separate Facebook from Instagram.
I know. Well, how interesting would it be? And I don't think it's great for younger kids, so I don't think that they should do it. But remember when MySpace had your top 8 or top 5 or top whatever? And it's like, so you went there, you know who your best buds were.
That ruined me as a
Instantly.
kid. Like, literally, like,
Yo, why am I
that's
not in
how-
your top 8?
Yes, and you wouldn't know. Like, you wouldn't know someone was mad at you until all of a sudden you looked and you're like, oh my God, I'm not on your top 8 anymore. And it's like, well, you're not my friend. It's like,
Right.
what happened overnight?
Yo, that stuff, those caused
Toxic.
some riffs.
That's why we are the way we are.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Those caused some riffs for show.
Mm-hmm.
For
Yeah,
damn
it
sure.
would be really interesting though to see like your top 8, because I do notice just in the influencer world, like there's certain influencers that all hang out with each other. And once you can see those pockets, it's almost like they have their own top 8 right now.
Mm,
But it'd be nice to see them more connected. In
Yeah.
a way.
I agree with that. I mean, if you know what, that does make sense, because how interesting it would be. Like, all right, well, you know, the Rock has his top 5. Like, who the hell? Who's
Yeah,
Rock's
like,
top
who
5?
would be your top 5?
Yeah, for a celeb.
And
right?
also it's hard. Like if you had I'm like, okay, 5 people. Like, how do you choose 5 people without others getting offended?
stepping
Like,
on toes.
yeah,
And,
that's
but
tough.
but like when you think about it back then, like that's the interesting part, is that like back then, you like, I remember doing that, like knowing, like you knew you were gonna get somebody hitting you up being upset.
Oh yeah.
You know, because you have to remember, and like I think it expanded eventually, but I remember I think it was started with top 5 or top 4, top 5, top 4, whatever it was, and then eventually MySpace added more, and then I think the max out was like top 8 or whatever
Yeah.
it was, and like at that time, I remember like even when I was setting it up, I was like, damn. Like I remember I was setting up with my friends, and my cousin hit me up, and she was like, yo, really? I was like, yo, like,
whoopsie.
yeah, like your family should understand this, you know?
Yeah. Your
But-
family, not my top.
Yeah.
Not my top.
I didn't choose you. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think that would be interesting. Actually, I would love to know what people think about that. Do you think that IG, Meta, or some of these channels like TikTok or whatever should bring back like a MySpace top 5, top 8, who are your top friends? I think that's super interesting, just because again, like that to me, like if I went on Rob's page, you know, and I saw it was Julian, me, and Julian, you know, you know, it's like
That
just-
was a good wholesome roster, honestly.
that was a good
That was
roster,
a
right?
good
I was gonna
roster.
light him up with a couple other ones. But I said, I'll be
No,
nice.
that
I'll
was
be
a good
nice. I'll be nice.
roster. That was nice.
But it's one of those things where it's like, you know, when you see who people are directly friends with, you know, it just kind of gives you that, like, and if you don't know them, as an example, like if I didn't know you and I go on and I see you're friends with, you know, 5 people, and maybe I'm friends with one of them from a distance, like, oh, she's good friends with this person. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. It's interesting. You know,
Yeah.
I think the thought process behind it back then, even though it was traumatizing for some people,
Most
I think
people.
it was a solid thing. I'm not happy to admit this, but I'm gonna go out and say it. It's a little cringe,
Oh boy.
but so me and my best friend Eric, we used to have a combined MySpace. That's
Did
how
you
old I am.
really?
It was John and Eric MySpace.
Wow.
No joke. I'm not even kidding you.
Best
Can't make that up.
buds. I wish we could find that again, 'cause that would be incredible.
To find that would
Yeah.
be. I would put it in a frame. I would frame it.
That's what I'm
And
gonna
I
get you
can't-
for your
and I-
birthday
and
this
I-
year.
For the life of me, I can't remember why we thought it was so cool to do it together, but we did it together. And
So
then
like, that's so funny. You had to sit there and think about like who would be our top 8 together.
it was a
Like,
combo.
You get 4, I get 4.
Yeah, I don't know what we were thinking.
That's crazy. It's really
But
funny.
we'll see.
All right. On Monday, we were talking about ChatGPT ads, and I got a little more information about it. So
Talk to us.
they're releasing impression-based placement ads. So the goal is visibility, not
Mhm.
purchases, not leads. It's literally an impression, right? So it's just getting
Mm.
people to see you.
Yeah, but that's what everybody does when they just start something.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, what's interesting is I really like the way that they're going to go about it, because they're putting ads at the bottom, whereas, for example, Google Ads, their search ads are at the top,
Right.
above organic search.
Right.
So Chat is saying we'll put them at the bottom, and they'll be clearly labeled. You'll know what's organic versus what's being paid for. But Sam Altman made a comment way back when that if they ever did ads, it would be like a last resort type of deal.
Mm.
So people are questioning now how
Yo, you in that last
well-
resort?
yeah, like how well is the company doing? Because they're saying that revenue is, going well. But the CFO commented that there's rising computer spending and profitability is like not as great as people think. And so now they're releasing ads. So I do think it's going to start as impression-based ads, but it's going to transition over to shopping. I could definitely see shopping ads, especially with what they're doing with Shopify right now. And the list goes on. So I'm sure that's going to transform in some way or another. But
yeah. I mean, listen, at the end of the day right now, but what I think they're going to screw up by doing that is right now when I'm talking to GPT, I'm not saying chat, but when I'm talking to my GPT, it's like one of these things where it's like, it's a very intimate thing, right? Like before we joked around, like when GPT really started blowing up, like we were having conversations about how like people would be like, yo, it's like, what's your search history on Instagram, or like, what's your feed look like? Your explore page, like, don't look at my explore page. Now it's, well, yo, do not look at my GPT chat history, right? Like my GPT chat history is insane. And it's like a window into my brain.
That is actually really funny.
What I don't like about it is that because it's so intimate, to be sitting there and then to seeing ads, it doesn't feel like it's commercial right now. And I think that's what's so like pure about it. But to like be in the middle of a conversation about something with your health or something serious or whatever, and then getting an ad like feels so unauthentic to that. So interesting. Obviously I know they got to make money, but
Yeah, I kind of related, of something that feels intimate. I saw a video yesterday, Lori from Shark Tank.
Yeah.
She put out a video saying, hey, if you right now, currently, if you're using Gmail, all of your emails, all of your information, is being scanned by AI, and you can easily turn it off. But it's interesting because I feel like chat feels more intimate than it actually is, right? Because it is pulling a lot of your personal details from a lot of different platforms to make it unique to you. But without ads on there, it does feel like this is my advisor, right? Like we talk about people using it as their confidant. But if you start having ads, does it still give that same effect? Because I don't know. I would start to feel like, well, is this just paid information being given to me, or is this like authentically good advice?
Right.
But okay, let me see. Do I have any other topics? We're gonna do a segment. By the way, I was telling Rob this earlier, where we're gonna try out trends, and I'm gonna make you try out social trends.
Oh, you put me on blast?
Yeah. We're gonna start that segment. So if you want to see that segment, comment saying that you want to see it, because I think it'd be amazing. Like all of those stupid little trends on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
We're gonna do, or we'll do one where you just try to
live.
Yeah.
You have to be in character the whole time. The whole episode.
Let's do it.
That would be. I don't have one for today, but we're gonna start doing that.
So why would you guys even tell me that?
I don't know. Unless you want to do. I have like Gen Alpha slang that you can try to guess what it means.
Oh, let's do it.
All right. So we'll start easy. You ate.
You ate?
Yeah. Like, wow, you ate.
So what does that mean?
Yeah.
So all right, you ate. I'm assuming it's like 8 out of 10. Right? Like, yo, you an 8?
No, like 8. Like,
oh, so food.
Yeah,
Eat.
like,
okay, so yo,
like
you
when you
ate.
do something, like it's like, oh wow, you ate.
So what does it mean?
It means like you crushed that, like you like really like nailed that.
Okay. So you ate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't say that in real life.
Anthony was saying that about the video that you guys did about the billboards.
He said that?
Yeah, he was like, wow, you ate. Like, no, you
I
missed
didn't even hear
that.
him
Went right
say
over
that.
your head. It went right over your head.
See, I just thought he was saying that I was hungry and I was gonna eat something. So you ate. You know what? Okay, let's dig into that though, right? Like you ate, like when you eat something, it's good. You like it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, well, hopefully you like it.
I feel like there's no rhyme or reason to some of these things, honestly.
Yeah, I'm trying to get too deep.
Because there's some of them that are like, for example, Ohio. Like people will say, like,
is it Virginia's for lovers? Ohio for lovers?
You're, like this is giving like Ohio vibes.
Depressing?
And it's like curse.
My sister's
like,
moving
weird.
to Ohio.
Like, is she really? Wow.
Wait, so what does it mean?
That's a big change from Florida.
I know.
That's like a huge weather change.
I know.
It means like weird, creepy, cursed, like Ohio vibes. Yeah.
Everything to explain my sister.
Yeah. And then last one we'll do is phantom tax.
Okay, let's
So this
wait, give me a minute here. Give me a minute here. I got to try to guess these things.
Yeah.
You give me too much context
like-
off the rip.
You'd
So
be
wait,
like,
so
sorry,
say,
that's phantom tax. Like when you do something, and be like, sorry, phantom tax.
all right, so phantom tax. So all right, I'm kind of understanding it. My brain is just trying to process how to say this. So if you showed up and we had like let's just say we're in the movies, right? And you got the bad seat because you were late.
Yeah.
And I said, sorry, that's phantom tax. Does that make sense?
Close, but no cigar.
Damn it.
No, this is like when you did this week when we're at lunch and you start stealing my fries.
Ah.
That's like phantom tax. Which you do.
What?
Yeah.
So phantom tax. But what is, okay, so what does it mean?
That's like, I feel like no matter what, if we go to lunch, you're
Phantom
stealing
tax.
my fries. So every
Lock
time
in.
now I'm calling you out on it being phantom tax.
No, I'm calling you. I'm saying sorry, phantom. I have to
Yeah,
say
you
that.
can say it. I can be like,
But what does
yeah,
it
you're
mean
phantom
though?
tax. I don't know. It's like a stream. Actually, Rob, do you stream or game? It's like streaming. It came from some streamer, I think, or like some streaming lingo that I don't
Phantom
know because
tax.
I don't.
But see, that would make sense to me in like Call of
Phantom,
Duty.
Phanum, phantom tax, not
Phantom.
phantom.
Not phantom.
Phantom.
Phantom. What's phantom mean?
I don't know.
Do you know what that means?
If I left my sub in the fridge and you took a bite of it, that's phantom tax.
What if I put it behind the door?
Don't bring your lunch to the
Wait,
office.
Did you ever? I can't remember. Did you end up eating that sub?
I did.
Come on. Yo, so quick. See, he keeps not putting the camera on him. He keeps not.
He
putting
doesn't have the. It's because we're the book today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Rob, I played a prank on Rob. I played a prank on Rob.
Oh no!
And no, I played a prank on Rob.
What's amazing is John thinks this is so funny, and Rob is
does.
pissed right now.
No, I played a prank on Rob. If you know Rob from the studio, okay, and he had a sub. He had a sub because he's a sub above, and a Jersey Mike sub, and it was in the fridge, and I grabbed it, right? and I put it behind my door in my office on the floor, right? But it was completely wrapped. It was completely wrapped.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Bro, I wrapped it. What do you mean no, it wasn't? No.
That's spider webs.
You had it open by the spider webs.
So, okay, hold on.
Rob cried that
gotta-
day. Okay.
I got to regather
Let
myself
the
here.
record show that
gotta regather
Rob
myself.
was hungry, needed lunch.
No.
And you put it in the spider webs.
So time out. So Rob, I put it behind my door because I don't want him to find it. Like if I hide shit, like Rob will find it in 2 seconds. So I put it behind my door on the floor, okay, on a hardwood floor, not carpet, not nothing, right? And anyway, long story short, Rob comes out pissed.
Yeah.
This guy's PO'd.
Yeah.
Like I just like shit.
Well,
in
you
a
stole
cereal.
his sandwich, bro.
He just,
What did you expect?
So he comes back and he's so pissed off. I'm like, bro, it's a prank. Calm down. And the best part about it, right, is that like he assessed the whole like environment around the sub, right? Like it was not next to a spider web as close as he's saying it was. It was not. It was not. And anyway, so he's all pissed off, and it was wait. So it was an eaten sub? Is that why it was open already? Because I thought it was in wrapping, and I wrapped it and I put it by the door.
I was about to eat it. You were live on,
Oh.
you were live on a podcast, and then you go, "Hey Rob, did you ever find that sub?"
On the podcast. Oh, okay. So anyway, it marinated behind the door for a little bit.
For how long?
For I don't know. Podcast was probably 30 minutes max.
No. 30 minutes?
Is it ever 30 minutes?
Yeah. No, you texted and said, hey, I'm 2 minutes away, and it took 10 minutes from that point.
John
So
John's
times 30
timing,
by 5.
John timing, my timing is like dog years.
You just have to times it by 3. Whatever you say, times by 3.
by 3. Is
Yeah.
that the math?
Like 30 minutes, like, oh, it's going to be an hour.
that
and a
John
half.
math?
Like, oh, that's how I give myself enough buffer
All
time.
right. That's fair. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. But anyway, so this is the point of everything, right? So anyway, so the wrap, this is the sub was this, So no, I left it open. I did not. Come on.
You just placed
And you and you took a
Okay.
bite out of it. and then
No,
put
no,
it-
I wouldn't need it. I wouldn't need it.
Phantom
Tax. But yo, next. By the way, I had an Eat Clean Bro meal. Shout out to Eat Clean Bro. I had an Eat Clean Bro meal. It was a beef chili one. Fire. Did you like it? Dude, that's my go-to every time.
Ooh.
Beef and chili, beef and chili. Eat Clean Bro is insanely amazing. It's my favorite thing on the menu. But anyway, so I had an extra one. I go, Rob, you want it? Yeah, no problem. Cool. I go back in the fridge. The next day, it's gone. I was like, all right, good. He ate it. Then I go back the next day and I open the fridge and it's back there again. And I was like, wait a second. That was like 3 days ago. Like, he didn't eat it. Like,
Huh.
did I miss it? He's been just lugging it around with him. He's gonna have the chance to
It's
eat
his
it.
emotional
He's
support.
lugging it.
Eat clean, bro.
Yeah, he was lugging it around. But anyway, with that said, you got to prank more people, is my point, right? Like, you got
In
people,
2026, you need to prank more
you got to
people.
prank more people. Like, people like getting pranked after the fact, right? I was very
I don't
close.
know. You're a total prankster. It
I
makes
have-
me sweat.
I
Every
have
time.
I have one prank that I still am thinking about doing to you and Rob that I have to figure out if I'm gonna do it yet or not. I have to figure it out though.
Is it gonna make us panic?
No, but it'll freak you out when it happens though.
No, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
So I was gonna tell you what it was, but I got to get you guys. So
If
I'm not
you-
gonna
yeah,
tell you.
don't.
Yeah, I won't
No. What do you mean?
I won't say
What
it,
do you
but I will
mean?
for our fam out here watching. I will record it though, so you can see it though,
Oh,
because we got to
my
prank.
gosh.
But prank more people. Pranking people makes everybody happy. You know, get somebody with the old school fart machine, right? Do it in a yoga class. Like if someone is in the middle of yoga and they're in a good stretch, pop that little fake thing underneath the mat and hit them with a nice one on the like the half moon.
The
right?
first time you come to Emily's yoga class, you just bring up.
But it's like pranks like that just keep everybody happy. It's good for your immune system.
It's laughing is good for your soul,
It's good.
So
It's good.
all right. Well, that's all the Gen Alpha slang
Well,
I have for you today.
So we're gonna do that each day because I love that each
do
time.
you? Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
think
make you
it's fire
do
segment.
something like different each time. I'll find
Yeah.
new slang or a
Yeah.
weird trend.
I love it.
Yes.
Let's do it. I think that's fire.
Okay.
But or as the Gen Z say, that's gas. So
The eyebrows. With the-
Rob wasn't even on my camera at that point.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. The Gen Z say gas.
He's still.
What is he doing over there? What's going on with this guy over there? He's butthurt about the sub again. Now he's pissed about the sub all over again. All right, guys. On the note, we'll end off with that. I guess that's the mantra we're leaving with. Laugh more. Don't take life too seriously.
Mhm.
We'll see you back on Monday, and hopefully everybody in the Northeast is okay with the snow. Apparently, we're supposed to get crazy amounts of snow.
Yeah.
We shall see how it turns up. But I am pumped though because I did buy a snowblower.
You did.
Yeah, I got one off Amazon. Good price. Came in, and I haven't been able to use it. And I was like,
Yeah.
I got it for nothing. And then boom, snowstorm of the century's coming.
Ours just broke, and Chris is like, "We need to figure out how to get it to work." And I'm like, "Don't be a."
Go on ChatGPT.
I'm like, no, I literally was like, we'll shovel. People have shoveled for decades
Yeah.
and decades and decades. We'll be fine. We're young.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And one thing that I do, what I would do beforehand, because I never owned a snowblower before, is I would get 2 shovels and just fucking like plow. So I would do that.
That's smart.
I did that up until the last one we just had.
Yeah.
So, but now I have a snowblower.
That's exciting. You're going to get
so
to
I'm
use it
pumped.
for sure.
I'm pumped.
Do
We'll
an
see.
unboxing video for us all for Monday.
If there's snow on the ground on Monday morning, do you want to give an update? Are we going live virtually?
Oh, good call, good call. So if we are, if we do have a bad snowstorm, we can't make it in. We will be virtual from Casa de Vigaro and John Vito. So either way, be safe, enjoy the snow, laugh a little more, and we'll see you back on Monday. Have a good one, guys.